Daily Horoscope for Scorpio, June 17, 2025. Greetings, mysterious Scorpio. As we explore the cosmic energies surrounding you on this pivotal day of June 17, 2025, prepare for transformative waves that align perfectly with your natural intensity. The day begins with Mars, your traditional ruling planet, forming a powerful trine with Pluto, your modern ruler. This rare cosmic alignment creates an extraordinary surge of energy specifically directed towards Scorpios. You'll likely wake feeling unusually motivated and clear-minded about your deepest desires. This isn't just another Tuesday, it's a day when the universe conspires to help you transform something fundamental in your life. In your emotional realm, the moon in Cancer today creates a water trine with your sign, heightening your already formidable intuition. Pay close attention to your gut feelings about people today. You're receiving clear psychic impressions that shouldn't be ignored. For Scorpios in relationships, this is an ideal day to engage in meaningful conversations about future plans. Your partner will be unusually receptive to your deeper thoughts and feelings. Single Scorpios may experience a powerful magnetic pull toward someone who understands your complexity. A potential soulmate connection could begin today, though it might initially disguise itself as a casual encounter. Your career sector is receiving potent energy from the Mars-Pluto trine. June 17 presents a perfect opportunity to pursue that ambitious project you've been contemplating. Your ability to strategize and see below the surface gives you an advantage in professional settings today. Financial matters also receive favorable aspects. An investment opportunity may present itself, particularly one involving shared resources or partnerships. Your natural talent for seeing value where others don't serves you especially well today. Health-wise, today's energy supports deep healing work. Any therapeutic practices that address root causes rather than symptoms will be particularly effective. Your physical vitality is strong, but be mindful not to overextend yourself, as Mars energy can sometimes push you beyond reasonable limits. Focus on practices that combine physical exertion with mental discipline. Martial arts, power yoga, or intense swimming would channel today's energies constructively. Venus in Gemini forms an interesting quincunx to your sun sign today, bringing unexpected social opportunities. A casual conversation could lead to valuable connections, though you may need to step outside your comfort zone of deep, one-on-one interactions. Allow yourself to engage in lighter exchanges. They may lead to surprising depths later. Jupiter's position in relation to your sign suggests expansion through educational pursuits. Information that comes your way today could open new philosophical doors. You might feel drawn to subjects that explore life's mysteries. Psychology, metaphysics, or investigative fields align well with your natural proclivities. The Saturn-Neptune conjunction influencing your house of daily routines suggests it's time to bring structure to your spiritual practices. Consider establishing a more regular meditation or contemplation ritual. This planetary combination helps ground your mystical insights into practical applications. Your power hours today are between 3 and 5 p.m., when communication planet Mercury forms a harmonious aspect to your ruling planets. Conversations initiated during this window have special potential to lead to breakthrough understandings. A word of caution: with Mercury squaring Uranus, unexpected communications may disrupt your plans. Remain flexible, and remember that disruptions often contain hidden opportunities for transformation, your specialty as a Scorpio. Your daily focus should be on transformation through strategic action. The universe is supporting your ability to make decisive moves that align with your authentic desires. Rather than reacting to circumstances, you're positioned to create them today. Your lucky color today is deep burgundy, which reinforces your personal magnetism and helps you maintain emotional boundaries when needed. Reflect on these words as your mantra for the day. I embrace my power to transform with wisdom and purpose. Scorpio, June 17, 2025, stands as a day of exceptional potential for you. The cosmic forces align to support your natural gifts of perception, determination, and emotional depth. By channeling these energies consciously, you can make significant progress on your evolutionary path. Trust your instincts, embrace the transformative opportunities presented, and remember that your greatest strength lies in your ability to emerge renewed through life's inevitable changes. As the day concludes, take a moment to journal about insights received and decisions made. The seeds planted today have extraordinary potential to blossom in the coming lunar cycle, particularly around the next full moon. Rest well tonight, knowing that you've aligned yourself with powerful cosmic currents that continue working on your behalf, even as you sleep. On June 17, 2025, Scorpio finds itself navigating a complex celestial landscape with several significant planetary positions demanding attention. The Sun continues its journey through Gemini, occupying your 8th house of shared resources, transformation, and intimate connections. This creates an interesting resonance, as the 8th house is naturally associated with Scorpio energy, making this a particularly potent time for deep introspection and metamorphosis. The Gemini Sun illuminates matters related to joint finances, investments, and psychological understanding, encouraging you to seek knowledge in these areas while maintaining your natural scorpionic depth. With Mercury also in Gemini, positioned in close conjunction with the Sun, your analytical abilities regarding shared resources are heightened, bringing clarity to complex financial situations or interpersonal entanglements that have remained obscured. Venus will have recently entered Cáncer, activating your 9th house of higher learning, philosophy, and long-distance connections. This placement softens some of the intensity of the 8th house focus, offering opportunities for emotional expansion through education, spiritual pursuits, or connections with people from different cultural backgrounds. Mars, your traditional ruling planet, positions itself in Aries during this time, energizing your 6th house of daily work, health routines, and service. This creates a dynamic, even aggressive approach to your daily responsibilities and physical well-being. You may feel an unusual surge of motivation to overhaul health regimens or workplace procedures. This Mars position forms a trine with your Sun sign, providing sustained energy for tackling demanding projects. Jupiter, having settled into Gemini, joins the Sun and Mercury in your 8th house, expanding possibilities related to shared resources, inheritance matters, or business partnerships. The magnifying effect of Jupiter in this transformative sector could bring unexpected financial windfalls or opportunities for profound psychological healing. However, its square to Neptune suggests being cautious about overly optimistic financial projections. Saturn continues its journey through Pisces in your 5th house of creativity, romance, and self-expression, forming a sextile to your natal Scorpio placements. This aspect helps structure your creative outputs and brings a sense of responsibility to romantic connections, allowing you to build something lasting rather than ephemeral. The disciplined energy helps balance the expansiveness of Jupiter. Uranus in Gemini joins the planetary gathering in your 8th house, bringing unexpected revelations or sudden changes to financial arrangements or intimate partnerships. This position can be destabilizing but ultimately freeing, as it breaks patterns that no longer serve your evolution. Neptune in Aries creates some tension with your 6th house Mars, potentially clouding judgment regarding practical matters or health decisions. Be particularly conscious about maintaining boundaries at work and avoiding tendencies toward martyrdom in service roles. Pluto, your modern ruler, continues its powerful journey through Aquarius in your 4th house of home, family, and emotional foundations. This long-term transit intensifies transformation at the most personal level of your life, potentially bringing hidden family dynamics to the surface for healing. The moon on this particular day traverses Capricorn in your 3rd house of communication and immediate environment, forming a supportive sextile to your Sun sign. This brings emotional stability to your interactions and helps you communicate your transformative insights with practicality and authority. Chiron in Aries conjuncts Mars in your 6th house, potentially triggering healing crises related to work-life balance or physical health matters. This conjunction asks you to address long-standing wounds around productivity, perfectionism, or the relationship between physical and emotional well-being. The North Node in Aries joins this 6th house configuration, suggesting that your evolutionary path currently runs through matters of service, health, and daily routine optimization. Finding purpose through refining these practical aspects of life becomes particularly significant during this period. The South Node in Libra in your 12th house indicates that releasing patterns of escapism, martyrdom, or excessive need for harmony will support your growth on this day and beyond. Looking at the specific aspects forming on June 17, 2025, the Mars-Pluto trine creates a powerful flow between your house of daily work and your house of emotional foundations, suggesting that transformative power can be channeled effectively through practical action. Mercury's opposition to the galactic center in your 2nd house encourages messages and insights about self-worth and personal resources that connect to larger universal truths. June 17, 2025, positions Scorpio at a fascinating communication crossroads. With Mercury forming a trine to your ruler Pluto, your words carry exceptional penetrating power today. This isn't just about being heard, it's about being felt. Your ability to read between the lines reaches near psychic levels, allowing you to discern underlying motivations in conversations that others miss completely. The moon in Cancer today activates your 9th house of higher thinking, adding philosophical depth to your expressions. You're not interested in small talk. You want meaningful exchanges that transform both speaker and listener. This planetary alignment supports bringing hidden truths to light, particularly in academic, legal, or publishing contexts. Your co-ruler Mars in Virgo forms a helpful sextile to Mercury, giving your communication style both precision and intensity. This is an excellent day for investigative work, research presentations, or any situation requiring forensic communication skills. You can dissect complex topics and present them with remarkable clarity. Pluto's position in your 3rd house continues its long-term transformation of your communication style. Today, this energy is particularly potent for breaking through communication barriers that have existed for months. A conversation you've been avoiding or a truth you've been reluctant to express finds its voice today. Venus in your 8th house creates an interesting dynamic. You're able to deliver even difficult messages with a certain charm and tact. This prevents your natural scorpionic intensity from overwhelming others. Your words may seem gentle on the surface, while carrying profound implications beneath. Jupiter's position creates an expanding effect on your already potent communication style. Insights you share today have greater reach and impact than you might anticipate. Be mindful that something you consider a casual observation might be received as a profound revelation by others. The Sun in Gemini, illuminating your 8th house, means your communications naturally gravitate toward taboo subjects, shared resources, or transformative topics. You're less interested in surface-level exchanges and more drawn to conversations that reveal what's typically hidden. Neptune's influence from Aries adds a visionary quality to your expression. You might find yourself communicating through metaphor, imagery, or other non-literal means that convey emotional truths more effectively than plain statements ever could. For written communication, today favors depth over breadth. Your words on paper or screen carry an unusually magnetic quality. If you've been working on any written projects, the revisions made today add layers of meaning that weren't previously accessible. In professional settings, your communication style today commands attention without you having to raise your voice. There's something in your delivery that suggests you know more than you're saying, and others can sense it. This creates a powerful dynamic where people lean in to hear what you have to share. With Saturn's position, there's a caution about being too cryptic or expecting others to read your mind. While you're experiencing enhanced intuitive communication, remember that not everyone operates at this frequency. When something matters, state it plainly before adding the nuance. The nodes of fate suggest that a conversation today could have long-term implications for your path. Pay attention to seemingly random exchanges. They may contain clues or connections that become significant in ways you can't yet imagine. For Scorpios in creative fields, this is an exceptionally powerful day for expressing emotional truths through your medium. The connection between your subconscious and your creative output is unusually strong, allowing you to channel deeper insights into your work. In personal relationships, your words carry therapeutic potential today. A conversation with a loved one could help heal old wounds, particularly if you allow yourself to be vulnerable while maintaining your characteristic emotional intelligence. The most beneficial communication approach today involves embracing your natural investigative tendencies while remaining open to unexpected revelations. You don't need to show all your cards at once. Your strategic deployment of information serves you well, especially in negotiations or sensitive discussions. For Scorpios working in teaching, counseling, or advisory roles, your guidance today carries exceptional weight. Students or clients will respond to the authenticity in your communication, sensing that your insights come from a place of genuine understanding rather than theoretical knowledge. As June 17, 2025 unfolds for Scorpio, the financial landscape presents a fascinating mix of opportunity and strategic challenges. With Mars, your traditional ruler, forming a powerful trine to Jupiter in your sector of shared resources, there's a notable surge in potential for financial collaboration. This isn't merely about immediate gains. It's about positioning yourself within partnerships that have substantial long-term potential. The moon in Taurus activates your seventh house of partnerships, highlighting business relationships that could prove financially beneficial. Pay particular attention to conversations initiated by associates around midday, as they may contain hidden opportunities for monetary growth. A proposal that seems modest initially could harbor significant expansion potential when Mercury forms a favorable aspect to Uranus later in the day. Your financial intuition is exceptionally sharp today as Pluto, your modern planetary ruler, strengthens your natural ability to detect value where others see none. This is particularly evident in investment opportunities related to technology or communication sectors. Consider allocating a small portion of resources to emerging markets or innovative startups, especially those addressing sustainability challenges. Venus positioned in your career sector creates a favorable atmosphere for salary negotiations or discussions about compensation packages. If you've been contemplating asking for a raise or renegotiating contract terms, the cosmic alignment supports these initiatives today. Your ability to articulate your value proposition is enhanced, allowing you to make compelling arguments for financial advancement. The second house of personal resources receives stimulating energy from Uranus, suggesting unexpected financial developments may surface. This could manifest as a surprise payment, an overlooked refund, or a forgotten investment that suddenly yields returns. Check dormant accounts or follow up on outstanding payments. There's likely money waiting to be claimed. Saturn's influence in your daily work sector indicates that financial opportunities today are closely tied to discipline and structured effort. The most promising monetary gains won't appear magically, but will result from methodical application of skills you've been developing over the past 18 months. Your capacity to deliver results under pressure will be noticed by those with financial decision-making power. Neptune's position suggests some financial matters may appear cloudy or confusing. Exercise caution with any opportunity that requires immediate commitment without allowing time for proper analysis. Financial documentation deserves extra scrutiny today. What initially seems straightforward might contain important details in the fine print that could affect your bottom line. The Sun-Mercury conjunction in your eighth house of shared resources emphasizes loans, taxes, investments, and other people's money. A conversation with a financial advisor or tax professional could reveal strategies for optimization that significantly improve your financial position. Don't hesitate to seek specialized knowledge, as expert insights could lead to substantial savings or profit opportunities. For Scorpios involved in creative fields, Jupiter's influence opens doors to monetizing intellectual property or creative work. Consider revisiting projects that were previously shelved. There may be untapped revenue potential that aligns with current market demands. Digital products or subscription-based offerings appear particularly favorable under today's astrological configuration. Your financial instincts regarding timing are heightened today. You'll likely sense precisely when to make your move in negotiations or market decisions. This intuitive edge gives you a considerable advantage, especially when dealing with competitive situations where resources are limited or time-sensitive. The asteroid Pallas Athena in your communication sector enhances your strategic thinking regarding financial matters. You're able to see several moves ahead in any monetary chess game, giving you an edge when formulating long-term financial plans. Use this enhanced strategic vision to map out goals that extend beyond immediate gains. A subtle aspect between Venus and Chiron suggests healing around money wounds may be necessary for fully embracing financial abundance. Previous experiences with scarcity or financial betrayal might be unconsciously limiting your willingness to pursue certain opportunities. Today offers energetic support for releasing these patterns and embracing a more empowered relationship with wealth. For Scorpios considering property investments, today's lunar position suggests favorable conditions for researching locations slightly outside conventional areas. Property with renovation potential, or in emerging neighborhoods, could offer particularly strong returns over the next 3 years. However, thorough inspection and due diligence remain essential. Networking proves financially valuable today, particularly connections made through professional associations or industry groups. A casual conversation could lead to information about an emerging opportunity before it becomes widely known. Your natural scorpionic ability to maintain confidentiality will serve you well. Information received in confidence could provide a significant competitive advantage. Risk assessment abilities are enhanced today, allowing you to accurately weigh potential rewards against possible downsides. This is particularly valuable for investment decisions requiring careful calibration of risk tolerance. While not all opportunities presenting themselves today will be suitable, your discernment about which ones align with your financial goals is exceptionally sharp. Scorpio, on June 17, 2025, the cosmic energies offer you several particularly fortunate areas to focus your intense and penetrating attention. With the Sun moving through your 8th house of transformation and shared resources, you're entering a period where financial collaborations and investments could yield significant returns. Look toward joint ventures or opportunities where you can combine your resources with others for mutual benefit. The universe is opening doors for you specifically in areas related to loans, mortgages, inheritances, and other people's money. Venus in Cáncer illuminates your 9th house of expansion and higher learning, creating exceptionally favorable conditions for educational pursuits, publishing opportunities, or international connections. If you've been considering taking a course, submitting written work, or connecting with people from different cultural backgrounds, the energy is particularly auspicious today. Foreign contacts or opportunities from distant places may arrive unexpectedly, bringing good fortune. Jupiter's position in Virgo continues to bless your 11th house of networks, groups, and long-term aspirations. Today, especially, your social connections can be leveraged for greater opportunity. An acquaintance or friend might present you with exactly the opening you've been searching for. Professional organizations and community groups serve as particularly fortunate domains for you. Collaborative projects initiated today have strong potential for long-term success. With Mars energizing your 10th house of career and public reputation, authority figures and individuals in positions of power are likely to look favorably upon you today. Career advancement opportunities may present themselves, particularly in fields requiring strategic thinking, research, or crisis management, all areas where your scorpionic talents naturally excel. Pluto, your traditional ruler, forms a harmonious aspect with Mercury, enhancing your intuitive insights and ability to perceive what others miss. This makes investigative work, research, psychological understanding, and uncovering hidden information particularly fortunate areas today. Your ability to see beneath the surface will serve you exceptionally well. The moon transiting through your fourth house creates a fortunate energy around home and family matters. Real estate dealings, home improvements, or family investments begun today carry a protective energy. Your emotional foundation feels secure, allowing you to take calculated risks in other areas of life. Neptune's influence brings heightened creativity and spiritual connection, making artistic pursuits, spiritual practices, and compassionate endeavors especially favorable. Your intuition is remarkably accurate today. Trust those gut feelings, particularly regarding financial matters or resource allocation. The most fortunate areas for you today involve transformation, regeneration, and rebirth themes that resonate deeply with your Scorpio nature. Any situation requiring deep change or metamorphosis will respond well to your energy. Healing modalities, therapeutic practices, and psychological work are especially potent and beneficial. Water-related activities or careers also carry special fortune today. Occupations connected to the ocean, emotional healing, or the subconscious mind align perfectly with the cosmic energies available to you. Your emotional intelligence and empathic abilities are heightened, making counseling, therapy, or support roles particularly rewarding. Pay special attention to synchronicities involving the numbers 8, 17, and 25 today. They may guide you toward your most fortunate paths. The colors deep burgundy, black, and teal carry particularly lucky energies for you on this day. Wearing or surrounding yourself with these colors could amplify the fortunate vibrations available to you. Remember that your greatest fortune today comes through embracing, rather than resisting, transformation. The universe is supporting your natural scorpionic ability to shed old skins and emerge renewed. Trust in your capacity for rebirth and step confidently into the powerful energies of change that surround you on June 17, 2025. Scorpio, today presents a fascinating shift in your social landscape as the moon moves through your house of friendships and social networks, forming a trine with your ruling planet Pluto. This powerful alignment opens doors to meaningful connections that could transform your life in subtle but significant ways. You're likely to feel magnetically drawn to people who share your intensity and passion for life's deeper mysteries. The superficial small talk that often characterizes social gatherings will feel particularly unsatisfying today. You're craving substance and authenticity. Someone you meet today could become an important ally in future endeavors, particularly if they're associated with research, investigation, or anything involving shared resources. Pay attention to seemingly random encounters, as they may be more fated than they appear. The Mars-Neptune square active today suggests that while your social energy is heightened, there's a potential for confusion or disillusionment in group settings. Be mindful of projecting unrealistic expectations onto new acquaintances or reading more into their words than what's actually being said. Your normally sharp intuition about people's motives might be slightly clouded by wishful thinking. With Venus positioned in your career sector forming a supportive aspect to Saturn, professional connections may blur into personal ones today. A colleague or industry peer could become a friend beyond the workplace context, offering both emotional support and practical advantage. Those Scorpios involved in collaborative projects will find that sharing control something that doesn't come naturally to your sign leads to unexpected breakthroughs and deeper bonds. The Sun's position highlights your ability to transform group dynamics with your magnetic presence. You might find yourself taking on a leadership role without actively seeking it, simply because others recognize your emotional intelligence and capacity for seeing beneath surface appearances. Social gatherings that involve deep conversation, shared vulnerabilities, or exploration of taboo subjects will particularly appeal to you today and could lead to profound connections. There's also a karmic quality to today's social interactions, with the North Node influencing your house of relationships. Someone from your past might reappear, offering closure or a chance to transform an old dynamic. Alternatively, you might meet someone who instantly feels familiar, suggesting a connection that transcends this lifetime. For partnered Scorpios, today encourages moving beyond routine interactions with your significant other and connecting on a soul level again. A shared social experience could reignite passion and deepen understanding between you. Single Scorpios might find that friends become unexpected romantic prospects, or that romantic interests develop through group activities or mutual acquaintances. The water trine forming between celestial bodies today enhances your emotional intelligence and empathy, making it easier to truly understand others' perspectives and needs. This creates fertile ground for developing more authentic and meaningful connections. However, be mindful of your tendency toward possessiveness in relationships, with Uranus creating some tension aspects. People in your circle need their freedom and unpredictability. Your most rewarding social connections today will be with those who appreciate your depth, but also respect your boundaries and theirs. Digital communications may play an important role in your social sphere. Today, an unexpected message or social media interaction could open doors to new circles or reconnect you with important figures from your past. Pay attention to synchronicities in your online and offline worlds. As the day progresses, the energy shifts toward introspection, with the moon eventually moving toward your 12th house. Evening activities might best be spent with your closest confidants rather than in large gatherings, allowing for the kind of intimate exchange that truly nourishes your scorpionic soul. For Scorpio, on June 17, 2025, the cosmic energies are particularly potent as Mars forms a trine with your ruler Pluto, creating an exceptional day for personal transformation. This alignment supports deep inner work and the release of what no longer serves you. The morning begins with the moon in Pisces, heightening your intuition and emotional sensitivity. Trust those gut feelings today, especially regarding creative projects or romantic situations. By midday, a square between Mercury and Neptune suggests potential for miscommunication or confusion. Be exceptionally clear in your professional communications and double-check important details before sending that crucial email. Your analytical skills are enhanced today, but only if you can separate emotion from fact. This planetary alignment is particularly supportive for research, investigation, and uncovering hidden information, classic Scorpio strengths. In terms of practical advice, start your day with a moment of intentional silence. The Pisces moon, combined with the Mars-Pluto trine, creates an excellent energy for meditation or visualization practices. Set clear intentions for transformation in the areas of life where you feel stagnant. Today's energy supports breaking harmful patterns, particularly those related to control issues or power dynamics in close relationships. Be willing to examine your own motivations honestly. For challenging conversations that cannot be avoided, choose the late afternoon when the moon moves into Aries, giving you more directness and courage. However, be mindful that this shift could also make you more impatient and potentially confrontational. When dealing with colleagues or partners, practice active listening today. With the Mercury-Neptune square, others may not express themselves clearly, and your natural Scorpio suspicion might read intentions that aren't there. Pause before reacting and ask clarifying questions. Regarding health, pay attention to your water intake today. The predominant water energy makes you more susceptible to dehydration without realizing it. Your power today lies in strategic silence and observation. You'll notice that others reveal important information if you create space for them to speak while you listen. Financial decisions should be postponed if possible, as the Neptune influence clouds judgment around resources. If a money matter cannot wait, consult someone you trust implicitly before proceeding. For those Scorpios working on creative projects, the afternoon hours unlock particularly powerful inspiration. Keep a notebook handy for insights that may come suddenly. Tonight, as Venus forms a sextile with Jupiter, social connections bring unexpected opportunities. Accept invitations, even if you're tempted to retreat into solitude. A chance encounter could provide exactly the perspective or connection you've been seeking. Before sleep, take time to release the day's emotional intensity through journaling or a relaxing ritual. This prevents the tendency to ruminate that can affect your rest quality. Overall, today offers a powerful opportunity for personal evolution if you embrace vulnerability and release the need to control outcomes. Your strength today comes not from wielding power, but from understanding when to surrender to the natural flow of transformation that is your birthright as a Scorpio. Daily Horoscope for Scorpio, June 17, 2025. Greetings, mysterious Scorpio. As we explore the cosmic energies surrounding you on this pivotal day of June 17, 2025, prepare for transformative waves that align perfectly with your natural intensity. The day begins with Mars, your traditional ruling planet, forming a powerful trine with Pluto, your modern